What's going on, guys? I'm Bill and welcome to Bill's How To. Today I'll be showing you guys how to drill through tiles, and at the same time we'll be mounting a bracket to the tile once it's been drilled. In this case we're working on a splashback here in the kitchen. This is a tiled splashback and I'm about to show you guys how to do it. Let's do this. So a couple quick points before we get started. Number one, make sure that the tile that you'll be drilling into is adhered to the wall properly. That means you don't want any hollow spots behind the tile. So if we were to be drilling in this tile here, for example, we want to tap around there, making sure you've got no hollow spots. If you've got a hollow spot behind the tile, you run the risk of having two problems. Number one, drilling it, you might run the risk of cracking the tile while trying to drill it. And number two, even if you were to drill the hole through and also put your plug in, you run the risk of having the tile pulled off the wall at a later point. So that's an easy way to check. Simply tap around, making sure you've got no hollow spots, and I'll show you guys now what a hollow spot sounds like. All right guys, so just a quick test to show you guys what a hollow tile sounds like. Have a listen to the difference. Now we want to make sure that we wouldn't be drilling through this section here. As you can tell, very hollow. As we move around, nice and solid over here. Just a quick tip to make sure before you get started. So the next thing you want to make sure of is the area that you're about to drill in. You have to center punch the area on the tile before you actually start drilling. So let's say for argument's sake we wanted to drill a hole right in the middle of that X. Without center punching it, if I was to get my drill masonry bit, which I'll get into in a second, line it up right in the middle, you can see there the drill starts to drive away. So not only will I damage a tile, but I'm actually not able to start that hole. So once again, even putting a bit of pressure on there wants to run away. So this is an important thing. I'll show you guys what I'll be using. I'm using a center punch. Okay, you can use any kind of center punch that you have. This one here, unreal. If anybody out there is looking for a good center punch, this one here is a spring-loaded one, which means you don't have to hit it on top. Simply push it in place and it'll pop it itself in. So once again, mark up your area, put a bit of pressure on there. Now that's been center punched. So once we do that, we're able to then drill perfectly in that area. So the next important thing is to make sure you're using the right drill bits. What I have here is a series of masonry drill bits. Easy way to know that it's a masonry drill bit. If we have a look at the top of the drill bit right there, we can see that it's got a weird shaped head. So it looks almost like a shovel. That's an easy way to know that this is a masonry bit. This can be used for drilling through tiles, for concrete, for cement, bricks, mortar, things like that. So making sure you have the right drill bit. Now you can also use a drill bit like this, which is a specialty drill bit. This is designed specifically for drilling through glass and tiles. Works very, very well. However, three things that I don't like about it. Number one is the price. They're about $15 to $20 each. Number two is the life of the product, so they don't last very long. You'll find they'll become dull after a while. And number three, you're limited to the size of the hole that you'll be drilling. So what I like to use is a masonry bit, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it with the masonry bit. So the next important thing is to have a look at the screw that we're using. This is the size of the screw that we're using here, and also match it up with the wall plug and the drill bit. So this is a masonry drill bit, 5mm drill bit is what we're using. I've also made a marking on the drill bit so I know how deep to go once I've drilled the hole. Next thing we look at is the wall plug size. So you can test it before you actually plug it through, make sure it feeds through perfectly, and then also correlate 5mm here wall plug and 5mm drill bit. The next thing we want to look at is the length. Obviously the length is longer than what the screw is, so what we'll be doing is cutting it flush with the wall. Let's get started. So once you've worked out your positioning for where you want to put your bracket or drill your holes, okay, simply put your bracket on there and we can mark it behind. Now this one here, I'm specifically putting one through the mortar or the grout and the other one through the tile because I want to show you guys the difference in terms of drilling it. So just put a simple mark there on one side, and then we want to mark the bottom as well. Now generally it's better to not drill through the grout line or through the mortar. If you're drilling through bricks, make sure you're drilling through the brick or through the tile itself. You'll get a lot more strength out of it. However, in my case, I'm specifically doing it this way just so I can show you guys the difference. And also in my case, the plug is the same thickness as the grout line, so I won't have any issues in terms of strength. And now we can finally get straight into it. So once again, on the tile, we want to make sure that we use the center punch. So marking this one here up, I'll try to get my fingers out of the way so you guys can see. So push that in place. And that's perfect little center hole for it there. In terms of the grout or mortar, you don't need to do it, but we can put the one in here just for argument's sake. Now, just an important thing to note, this one here obviously has the hammer function on my drill, which I'll be using. I always use the hammer function for any kind of masonry, brick, concrete, and in this case tiles as well. Now, just one thing to be careful, if you've got a larger hole that you're drilling, it's not a 5mm, use a pilot hole, so use the 5mm first and then use your bigger drill bit after. That will avoid any kind of cracking or chipping on the actual tile itself. Now, what I'll also be doing is I'll have it on the drill function first, just to start off the initial hole. That means breaking all that glaze off it. So just like this. And then same thing up on top. Now that we've started that hole, I can switch it over to the hammer. And we want to make sure we just take it easy. Don't put too much pressure because we don't want to crack the tile. So that's how to drill the holes through. Now, one of the issues I've got here, as you guys could see, it's struggling a lot. It's got no battery left in there whatsoever. So making sure fully charged battery will help you just a bit. So there you have it, guys. That's the 2 holes drilled perfectly. No damage to the tiles, no damage to the mortar. Now time for the plugs to be put in. The only difference you would have seen is that this one here really struggled, and that's because I had a flat battery. So once that problem is sorted, now it's very easy to take care of. So push those plugs through. Like I said, we've got a bit of overhang there, so what I'll be using is just a utility knife and just scrape that one down. We'll slot that off, and then we can either use this little offcut, push that one back through. If we've got overhang again, which we do, we can simply slice that off again. So now we've got it plugged up. Time for the bracket to be put in place. So easy way, put the screw in first, line it up, go through halfway. So same thing on the bottom, line it up. So there you have it, guys. That's how to drill holes through tiles and also how to mount something to the wall once it's been done. So if there's anything else you guys want to learn how to do, put it in the comment section below and I'll be happy to show you guys how to do it. As always, like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Bill. Thanks for watching Bill's How To.